Hi guys, welcome back to DevTV and welcome back to another Fortnite update information video. Damn, that's a mouthful. Let's get into this video. Hit the subscribe button if you're new to stay up to date with all the new content about Fortnite coming out, and I'll be keeping you guys updated. So today what I want to talk about is the update that will be going live literally today, probably once this video goes live. And to kick things off, we are being told that we are getting 2 new weapons introduced into Fortnite today. Also, there is some massive changes that people have been asking Fortnite for probably every day on things like Twitter and all the rest of it. And it includes things like changes to the zip line, changes to the hand cannon, and changes to the plane. So that's really interesting. I think it will make the game a lot more competitive and a lot more interesting as we try to adapt to these new changes. So the Valentine event is coming up today as well, and those challenges will be introduced to the game. And for those of you that complete those challenges, you'll be getting this free skins on screen just now. And for those of us that have the battle pass, if you've unlocked the skins that came with that, you'll be getting these new variants as well that are on screen also. Also, if you haven't been playing the game or paying attention, earthquakes are now getting more frequent and more violent, people are reporting. And I think that's only going to get worse or better, however you look at it, as it's leading from Season 7 into Season 8. So the first big massive update in this is the planes. Planes will no longer be able to fly straight through structures. You'll not be able to fly through any buildings, any builds, anything. As soon as a plane flies into it, I'm just assuming either the plane will blow up, which will be really good, or the plane will just literally just crash and stop, and that'll be it, which is fantastic. So no longer will planes be able to just fly through everybody and wipe everybody out, because they are a little bit OP in Fortnite in my opinion. Yeah, they're a good addition. You can still get around the map pretty well with them, but they need to kind of calm them down a touch, and I think this is a massive step in the right direction in calming those things down. So the second thing I want to talk about was the rocket launchers. They are getting 2 updates, I believe. They're no longer going to be findable in chests, so I'm assuming that means they'll only be available through supplier drops, which kind of makes it, so if you have a rocket launcher, it's going to make it a little bit more rarer and makes it a little bit more endgame, a bit more competitive, a little bit more technical, because the person who usually has a rocket launcher, they normally just fire rockets into the base until basically you expose and then take it down with whatever assault rifle they have or whatever else. So that's the first update to the rocket launcher. The second update is the reload time. The reload time will now no longer be 2.52 seconds or whatever it is. It will now be 3.24 seconds. It's nearly a whole second longer to reload that rocket launcher. So when you're battling, you can't just spam them rockets and take everyone out. You need to take your time, precise, use the rocket launcher have to be used a little bit more tactically now. You can't just spam the rockets and hope to take someone out. So that's that. So a massive update to the zip lines is that you'll now be prompted to use the zip lines. So no longer will we be in a battle or building up to something or falling off something and catching a zip line and then just getting flung off or being pulled down or whatever. All those problems are now going to be resolved in this update, which is really good actually for those of us that just die randomly on these damn zip lines. So that's not the only update to the zip line. Now you will also no longer take any fall damage when you fall from a zip line. You have fall damage immunity. So if somebody used to jump on one side of the zip line when they see you coming and they try to catch you and knock you off, that no longer matters. If they do it, you'll just fall to the ground and you'll survive and you'll just carry on playing. So even if somebody starts shooting at you when you're in the zip line, you can just jump off and just say whatever, see you later on, man. You don't need to have a glider, no nothing, just jump off, hit the deck, carry on. Great update, Fortnite, good job. So also in this update today, we're going to see a change to the hand cannon or the deagle, whatever you want to call it. It will no longer do 150 damage to structures, it will do purely 100. And the issue with that people used to have is that when they're building with wood, as most folk build with wood, predominantly when they're in build battles, the wood only had a health of 150. So one shot from the hand cannon used to obliterate the wood and you had them exposed, and you could either build your own wall or or fire through it with the next weapon you had lined up. But that's no longer going to be the case. It's going to take at least 2 shots to take down any structure, any wood structure. And the brick and the metal, there's not much changes because the brick has 300 health and the metal has 500 health, so there's not going to be too much of an issue with that. It's predominantly for the wood. So that's a really interesting update as well. Kind of makes it a bit more strategic now again. Another update, it's not a big one, it's a little one. The turbo building will now be decreased from, it'll be decreased from 0.15 to 0.05 seconds, meaning that essentially when you build in turbo mode, you will be able to build faster, which is, I think, really good for those of you that like to build pretty quickly and build those kind of 90s, just keep spinning round. You can do it a lot more quicker now, which is really handy, to be honest. So now on to the new weapons that are going to be introduced into Fortnite in today's update. The first one is the new infantry rifle, which essentially looks like an M1 Grand. I'll be really interested to see how this weapon fires, how quickly it returns to 100% accuracy, how much damage it deals. We know from the picture that it's going to be blue rarity, which is always handy now because Fortnite tell us that the colors in the pictures now actually mean something, whereas before they never. I think that now explains why we had the things like the burst rifles all been taken out of the game. They were making way for this weapon that's coming today. And the second weapon being introduced is obviously the Cupid's crossbow, which is obviously themed in the Valentine's Day event. So that is also making its way in this update today. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave it a big thumbs up. And I'll be here tomorrow to show you guys all of the new updates and all the new weapons and how everything looks and feels, and I'll give you my guys reviewing it tomorrow in the newest video that I'll be posting on this channel. So stay subscribed, hit the thumbs up button, and I'll see you lot in the next one. Peace!